welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about MomoCon 2019. I've been to a couple of MomoCons in the past, usually for vendor purposes or helping out a family member. And my best experiences were usually not behind the counter. This time I got to actually look around, have fun, and hang out with some new folks that I've never met before and some old folks. Like my sister, my husband, some strange girl that was posing as Sans. So all in all, it ended up being a really interesting day. A very tiring day. And I'm right now wearing my cosplay wig. As I did the convention that you will see soon enough, I have some photos and some video for you. I might have some video. Yeah. I have some photos and some videos for you to see, and I hope you enjoy. So, at first we got there and it was just trying to find a parking spot. We ended up parking 16 minutes away and walking. I ran into some interesting people. Someone posing as Sans. She was a really cool girl. Break it up, Sans. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up, other Sans. Break it up. Break it up. You're not doing it. No. All right. Moving on.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing?
I don't know, something cool.
Oh, are we doing a video?
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Wow.
The girl was very interesting. She actually was pretty much kind of like Sans. She would throw a bunch of jokes out there, very terrible but clever puns. And I think she had it pretty much down packed. I could tell she really put some thought into this character. Now my husband was Sans as well, but he was more going for a more human alternate universe Sans, which I think he did really, really well in. The character I went for was Homura Akemi. Most people don't know, but Madoka Magica is one of my favorite anime series. The movies were spectacular, and I felt like I really related to the character of Homura because she's trying so hard to change the past and trying to find the only way that she can help someone else. And she does it as many times as possible. And it never seems to really work out until you go pretty much insane, but let's hope it never gets to that point. But yeah, I've also had a fascination with like time and time-related stuff, so just a little bit about me. We actually stood in line for a long time, but we weren't as bad off as most people. We got to meet some really cool friends, people we've never met before. They had a dabbing thing, a fascination with dabbing, and there was this also girl I didn't get to film, but she was pretty cool. She was hilarious, and I think she was on coffee or something. I was like, what does she have? A lot of the vendors were very, very friendly. Of course, they're supposed to, but they were very out there. They did what they needed to do. They took photos. I found a really cool statue of, what was it? What was his name? Liquor? Well, really cool statue from How to Train Your Dragon. That was toothless, and I guess I haven't seen or kept up with any of the series or whatever you want to call it. I've seen like the first one and the second one, and that was pretty much it. Along the way, just walking around, getting around everywhere. After the vendors, there was places to take photos. The photos were actually really cool. You could pose, people take photos if they want, or if you want. It's all voluntarily, you don't have to go up there. And usually just take photos with scenes. There's only 2 scenes that I found. Other than that, you could take pictures with Toothless, which was pretty big, but I didn't do it. Took a bunch of silly pictures. My husband presenting me the hamster baby that he bought me, which I actually have right here. Isn't he cute? Yeah, I've always wanted one of these. I saw them at like Books a Million and stuff, but apparently the lady told me this was a new release. They started releasing these Coral Ham Baby, and the new line is of baby stuff. They had some one with a binky that I was actually really into. I think it's him right there. And I actually got this one because I felt like it was just calling out to me. It was so fluffy, and I love the fact that he looks upset. He's like, but he's in this baby outfit. He's like, I don't belong, but I think it's adorable. Yeah, and his cheeks are adorable. And my sister told me it's actually the same people who made this other stuff that I thought was adorable and I got before. I got from my sister as a birthday gift. And I love them because they just, I don't know, just something about them makes me want to hold them and squeeze them. Plus they're super soft. like really soft. And I guess when I saw one of these, I guess my heart just knew they need to be together. And they do belong together because they're made by the same company. That aside, I didn't take as many photos as I'd like to have taken, but it's still, you know, photos. There's so many characters, and I just wanted to pretty much embrace what I saw. I wanted to be a part of things. I wanted to participate instead of just being the person I've always been, and I would always just take so many photos. That's why I have this camera I'm using, but you know, I'm not using it anymore. But I really want to get back into taking photos because photos capture the moment, and you can always look back. But I really wanted to be in the moment instead of taking photos. So I only took a few photos. I wish I would have taken more. I had some videos. Some I can show you, or probably I could have showed you, but I didn't know if it was going to be like, I don't know, copyright. I don't know. It was a live show that I'll get to in a bit. But on top of that, my phone had to take it. I didn't bring my camera, which was a huge mistake. And my phone had to take the video. And boy, was it bad. The bass, oh my goodness. I'll have to get back. I'll get back into that. The game room. The game area. The gaming area was actually pretty neat. They had all sorts of games in there. Mostly like Asian Japanese kind of games where you probably don't know what it's saying, but you realize it has mostly to do with music. There was some interesting dance pad that senses your, I guess, your heaviness of where you are. And there was a bunch of different, like, I would say Miku Miku dance, but I'm not sure if it was Miku. I think it was more along the lines of like just rhythm music, stuff like that. And some people are crazy. It's like they've been doing this for years. I see this guy and he's just like touching the screen, sliding it, doing all this stuff with the music, and he's doing it so fast. I'm like, what is going on? Like, who are you? And I see people like that at the mall, in the game arcades and stuff like that. But you know, like, have you been training your whole life for this moment? Teach me, because it looks so much fun. But like, all the games were pretty much packed with other people. Everyone was pretty much hogging all the game systems. So we didn't really get to play any. There was like a long line for everything. But we did get to browse around and see what was there. There was some consoles out. But we didn't want to do the same thing we do at home. So we wanted to explore a bit more. Plus we were getting really tired. And we got to the point where other Sans wanted to say, hey, I'm hungry. You know, Sans is always hungry. You can always eat. So she's like, let's go get some food. So we ended up going to the CNN building next door. Now, given the fact that I had a weapon, I had to hide it. It's a prop weapon, not a real weapon. See, I'll even show you. Not a real weapon. This is an airsoft gun. And of course they put the tape around it. And I had to put the zip tie on it and tape the back. I mean, tape the barrel part, I don't know. I had to tape it, and that was the qualifications for it. And even that said, CNN building didn't really have anything to do with the convention. They were just a means for food and entertainment. They had a store and stuff like that, and I couldn't bring it in. Long story short, I couldn't bring it in. So there was a cop at the door. I had already tucked it into my waistband and just walked by. He didn't know I had it, which, you know, like I wasn't going all the way to my car. So this is the food court. And this is the CNN Cartoon Network store, which didn't really have a lot of interesting stuff. Just some t-shirts, some stuff from Rick and Morty, but not like actual stuff. Just mostly t-shirts and keychains and memorabilia, kind of stuff you'd find at the airport or, I don't know, some gift shop. Nothing significant in my opinion. Nothing I wanted to buy. Everything I wanted to buy was pretty much in the vendors, anime related, stuff like that. But it was still nice to go inside. And they also had the CNN, like, live broadcasting thing up in the food court. So I think it was live. I'm pretty sure it was live. Just for us to watch, but we never actually watched it. We were pretty much not paying attention. But the cafeteria was a good place to take photos, more photos. He was like, what the heck is she doing? This is me with Cube, attacking Cube. Could bring my gun out, of course, so it's like a... And this is us eating food. Pretty much all of us went to BurgerFi. Now, if you don't know BurgerFi, neither did I. I just knew burger was something I liked. Burger is something I felt like eating. But they actually had really good food. A little overpriced because it's not like a meal combo thing. It's more like $7, and that's just a burger. $8 burger, $9 burger. It just goes up from there. You can get bottles of water. You can get that, I don't know, smoothie my sister got, and that's pretty much it. We didn't go for dessert, so we just pretty much headed out after visiting the store. Took some photos outside. I took some photos with my sister. And we were actually really having a great time. Even though we were tired, we were having a great time. Now, I went to see, or I highlighted some of the artists and actors I wanted to meet. Now, Thursday is the first day. We went on Thursday. First day of the event, not many people were going to be there. And I already kind of grasped that because we couldn't get Friday off to attend the concerts and the Samurai Champloo DJ, or even the Disney one, or even the rave. I really wanted to go to the rave, but couldn't make it to that day. So Thursday was our only option. And I wanted to see her. I wanted to see, what's his name? Steven. I wanted to see Mr. Creepypasta. I wanted to see the voice actor of Dante. I wanted to see so many actors. But out of all the ones I got to see, I wanted to see Emily. Oh, I really wanted to see Emily. But apparently she got hurt. And Emma, I really, really hope you get better. I'm sorry we missed you. I was really looking forward to seeing you. When I heard that you were gonna be there, I was like, oh my gosh! And I pretty much dropped my phone. But I did get to see one special person, and that was Caleb Hiles. Now, Caleb Hiles, I feel like I've liked his stuff for almost a year now. Pretty new of a fan and a subscriber, but Caleb has such a wonderful personality. He has a wonderful voice. He really seems like someone who's gonna really go far in the music industry, and I believe in him 100%. Like, knowing that he was even going to be at a MomoCon, I was like, really? A YouTuber? You know, like, that was wild in my head. And honestly, I did not expect him to see him Thursday. It says Thursday, but I guess me and myself, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna see Caleb, you know, probably lying this long. Well, we were walking around in the vendor's alley, and I turn a corner and I see this table just set up, and I see Caleb. And I was like, no freaking way. There was like three people in line at the time. And I was like, I gotta go see him. I was freaking out. I was fangirling it all the way. And when I finally got in line and I got to see him, they convinced me, go, Shawty, go. Man, I didn't know what to do. I looked like an idiot. I didn't know what to say. Just like, hi, you know, I wanted an autograph and I wanted a photo. Well, I got a photo, which I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. And I also got an autograph. Yeah, never throwing this away. If I ever throw this away, I'm going to, like, I don't know. But, here you go. Yeah, come back here, hamster. Man, to me, that honestly, that was the highlight of my entire day. I mean, I love having to spend time with my family. Well, my sister came, and my husband, and some random chick, and some random people who love the dad, but this moment was everything to me at that moment. And I know he's just a person, I get that, but he's just someone I've been dreaming of meeting, besides Emily, dreaming of meeting, and I finally got that chance. So at least I can say that I met him. I was like, oh hey, you like his stuff? You ever been to a concert? No, I haven't been to. This is like the only time I've ever been out. I don't get out much. I don't mean to get, you know, whatever on you guys, but I don't get out much. I am actually an introvert. I am antisocial, so being able to go to a MomoCon was like, whoa, you know? Especially wearing that skirt. I'll explain my outfit in a bit, but wearing that skirt was like, ugh. And I was like, oh, I gotta do it. I can't be afraid. But being able to hug Caleb and get an autograph was priceless. And Caleb, if you're watching, I want you to know that, because you've done a lot of good, and just you being here is most likely making the world a better place. So don't need to get all emotional on you guys. Whew. But I would say, leading up to all of this moment, you know, we didn't really have much else to do besides we really wanted to go to Caleb Howell's little collab thing, and we got to take a couple photos inside. I was really hesitant about taking videos. I see some people doing it, but there were so many security guards. I didn't know how to feel about taking a video. And of course I waited till the last minute when I saw someone else like videoing it. I'm like, I guess it's okay. You know, I feel like I'm in a movie theater and I just break out my camera. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get in trouble, and I hate getting in trouble. Like, I really hate getting in trouble, you know? I feel like a wild animal and I was just like, meow. But that aside, like, we had a lot of good times. I met I got to see some YouTubers that I didn't know existed. I subscribed to one of them in particular. She goes by the name of Oreo. Forgive me for not knowing who that is, but I do now. And she has a lovely voice, like a lovely voice. And she has a very cute personality, and I really think I took something from this little performance. A lot of them, even the other actors are really awesome. The other girl could sing really well too. She reminds me, and my husband said the same thing, she reminded me of a Disney princess, the one in the yellow dress. Her voice, her manner, she reminds me of a Disney princess, no lie. The other girl, I actually didn't know who she was, or the other lady either. I did see, forgive me for not knowing their names off the top of my head, but I have been subscribed to them. I also got to see Family Jules. He did a really great job. He plays the guitar, stuff like that. I already subscribed to him before this, and I didn't know he was going to be there. I guess I didn't scroll all the way down the list. I guess after Caleb and Emma and a couple of the other artists, I didn't scroll all the way down the list. But I did get to see him perform, and I also got to see another guy who did As the Lights Go Out. I don't know his name off the top of my head, I'm sorry, but I am a fan. I'm still a baby fan. I recognized him as soon as I saw him, and I was excited, and I got to see all these YouTubers. Even though I didn't remember all their names, I got to see them, and that was a complete honor. I didn't go to the table at the end to get some more autographs. I already got Caleb's, and Emma wasn't there. Not that I don't want to see the other ones, but really, I didn't have time. Their parking ticket was set to expire at 11:06. That's because we came at 11:06 a.m. and we only paid for 12 hours. Hey, 12 hours sounds like a lot, but I really should have counted to see how much that was gonna be. I'm like, $15, yay, that's the best parking I've ever paid. But to my surprise, I couldn't stay around and stay in line after line to get signatures. And so I had to book it. On top of that, due to all the walking around, let's just say my shoes took the worst of it. My loved boots that I got for Christmas about 5 or 6 years ago has finally bit the dust. Look at that. It's completely falling apart, and I bet you if it rained, my feet would be soaked. Same with this one. Soaked. The heel is gone. So I'm probably gonna salvage some parts and use this for something else. Because you know, I like to make stuff. Speaking of making stuff, after I got all of that out of the way, I did try to make my own costume in a little bit. One of the things I made was a grief seed. Now I put it on a ribbon, but I had this aroma thing that's like a necklace or whatever. It's a pendant, it's a aroma pendant. I never used it. I bought it off of eBay in a bid, and I never used it. So I was like, let me do this, and then let me put a marble inside instead of whatever goes in, and then wire the tip. So it looks like a grave seed. I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see. And I also, I already showed you my gun. It was originally gray, and I painted it black, and put some gold on it. I had to empty the chamber, of course, because I don't think I can carry around BBs or like a loaded gun. And I also made my own shield. Now, I know Homero's looks like, you know, the ball and the 2 other balls and stuff like that, but I really wanted, get back here. I really wanted to make my own, and I got inspired. I was gonna do the simple one, but I'm like, let me just, I don't want to be like everyone else. I figured there'd be more Homeras, but I didn't see a single one but myself. And that was scary. Like, I saw one other Madoka magical girl, and she was Mommy. And I didn't want to do her because I felt like everyone was going to do her. We didn't find any Madoka people around, and that was crazy. But with all the other animes out, like My Hero Academia, or Academia, is it Academia? Because I could be saying Macadamia by accident. Anyway, My Hero and all these other ones, Tokyo Ghoul, you know, I did a video on that. Well, I wanted to do something that I felt I could relate to. So, this, I actually, how I made it is, I went to Hobby Lobby mostly and Joann Fabrics. I got the little gears, I think from Joann's. And I got the plate, the clock plate. The, you know, clock plate from Joann's as well. And down here I got the other board plate. These are wood. The wooden plate from Hobby Lobby, and I just went to town. I drilled a hole in the center of these. Oh wait, no, I drilled a hole in the center of this lovely thing, and I actually, you can see in the photos, I had actually used a fidget spinner to make it spin. Now it's still wobbly, and I couldn't fix that, but as long as it was still in place, I had screwed right through the middle to attach it at the bottom and make it sure it still spins as it's secured. I had taken straps just so I can have it on, and I will show you. Put it through my wrist, and I usually looped it over like 2 fingers, and I held it like this. And here we go. Now, I really like spinning this thing, especially when I just got bored and waiting in line, but I got to spin it, and it was a lot of fun to have because it was mine. You know, it's something I made as my representation of the show. And on top of it, I wrote one of Homero's quotes. It says, "Repeat. I'll repeat it for however many times I have to, until I find the only way out." And I felt like that represented it best because it's basically a clock, and her thing with the rewinds time is part of her magical power. That was all in all my time at MomoCon 2019. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to my channel, which I greatly appreciate, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Hey, how come you never told me you were single? Are you guys gonna get married? Wait, are you a female?